Hey, it's Tori, and welcome back to my channel. Today we welcome back Jade and Federico from Frozen Crown to the channel. How are you guys doing?
Very well, thank you very much.
Good. I know you've been like super busy and it's been so long since we've been able to catch up as well. So it's just really nice to have you guys back on the channel and we can talk about this brand new album. Of course, War Hearts, which is out on October 18th via Napalm Records. This is your first record under Napalm. How has that relationship been like? I know it's been pretty much over a year now that you have been with them, but this is like the first release with them as the band.
Yes, we are very happy because Napalm it's a big team. It's a big family for us now. So they are working on a lot of fronts, from the promotion, for taking care of our music from every aspect. So we are very happy and so excited to have this new album coming out.
Yeah.
Yeah, also they are literally talking our same language because we've always been into social networks. We pretty much were born with social networks, and they know all those dynamics very well. They are very young, which helps as well, and we feel at ease with the guys. We love the guys, yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, they're such a wonderful label. I mean, they've been really kind with me and my channel and just understanding about what the reaction scene is about as well. And it's when I saw you guys sign to them, I was like, yes, finally, I was so happy and so proud of you guys. And of course, this album comes with the addition of Alessia. How did that come about? Like, you already had two amazing guitarists and now you've got a third one on top of that.
Yeah, that came out pretty naturally in the moment where it was after our fourth album. We
Mm-hmm.
went on tour and we were playing our songs, and we realized we had got really a lot of harmonized guitar leads. And when we were playing those harmonized guitar leads, there was a lot of void left because we didn't have any rhythm guitar going. So of course the obvious suggestion from everybody, from the sound guy and from the crew was, oh yeah, that's of course you should just put guitars as a backing track, additional guitar as a backing track. I mean, nowadays everybody does that.
Mm-hmm.
But we never were so happy to put a lot of stuff in the backing track, vocals, guitars. That just sounded weird. So we were like, hey, we should add a third guitar live, and we just thought about Alessia, which we already knew
Since some years, because
yeah.
she lives close to us. She has been a fan of the band,
Mm-hmm.
and we had the chance to see her playing live, making her videos, and we immediately thought that she was the right person for the job.
Yeah, we literally see her growing. She was sending us her videos or covers of our own songs, and that was so cool. So when we thought about a third guitar player, we absolutely thought about her. Also because, yeah, she lives literally close to here,
Mm-hmm.
and that's extremely important for us because we started as a band, was all members were spread around, but of course, living all together is a big pro, of course, yeah.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, for me, it feels like she slotted in so easily, and as you say, with playing live, it makes more sense to have the instrument there and in that moment rather than just on a backing track. I mean, it's technology; anything can happen with technology, and you don't want to run into any difficulties while you're trying to play something, and then maybe not have that void filled, and it makes sense to include somebody, and she's so young, but she's so talented and she just fit right
Absolutely.
into the band, fit right into what your vibe is about. Of course, you guys just did your US debut with Prog Power. I am so sad I missed that. Like, when I found out you guys were going to be there, I went to the website and it was like sold out, instantaneously sold out. And I was like, damn it. Like, because my husband and I, we would have driven to come and see you and to come and meet you in person finally. But of course, it was sold out. But I saw like somebody's posted like the whole set list of you guys playing on YouTube, and you just feel that family connection that you have going on, that you've always had going on, to be honest. And she just fits really well into that, and it was just really special to see.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, that's also because we have, I mean, announced her since, I mean, 1 year, but of
Yeah,
course we've been together by much more time, at
yeah,
least 2 years probably. Yeah, we've been, yeah, friends. So for years, literally. So yeah, you can feel that. Yeah,
yeah.
absolutely.
How was Prog Power for you guys?
Oh, it was great. So our first gig in the US couldn't have been better. You know, the festival, it's an historical landmark for the prog metal,
Hmm.
power metal. And entering in the States like that, it couldn't be a best way to start. And of course, we hope to come again soon in the States.
Yeah.
Yeah, I hope so. I hope I get to come and see you live and meet you both in person, because I mean, since we both like discovered each other, we've had that connection, and I call you, you're my friends at this point, and I think it would just be lovely to meet you both in person. But anyway, the reason you're here is to talk about your brand new album, War Hearts. Can you go into a little bit of detail about what the album is about and what it represents for you guys as a band?
Yeah, absolutely. Of course, it represents the album. I mean, the first album of Frozen Crown as a six-piece band, of course. Also, the first album under Napal Records, um, and probably also the album we had the most time to work on, because people are always telling us, "Oh, you are releasing one album a year. How can you be so fast?" But actually, if you think about it, I mean, when we released Call of the North at the end of 2022,
Yes, beginning
or beginning
23.
Hmm.
2023. But I mean, we just completed the master for that album at the end of 2022. And the day we completed that master, we already started working on this album. So we've been working on that literally more than 1 year,
Hmm.
and I mean, for me at least, that's a full-time job. So of course, we've been working on that for a lot of time. So we could focus mostly on what we consider to be Frozen Crown sound. Also because, for us, it would have been completely wrong at this point to actually experiment with sound. That mostly for a reason, because with Napalm Records, of course, we were going to be introduced to a lot more people
Hmm.
that didn't know us before. So of course they were going to meet a band that would sound totally different from what we always did. It's like a fresh start, so to speak. So we really wanted this album to sound 100% Frozen Crown. And yeah, that's something like that. Of course, it's thought with three guitars. I mean, to be reproduced by three guitars, so you have got a lot of moments when you can clearly listen to all three guitars, and mine is always the lowest one because it's the 7-string one. And it's, I mean, an album that for us also represents all the positivity, all the positive vibe, good energy that Alessia brought to the band, and of course that all of us have got going. Yeah, because at the more we tour together, the more we spend time together, of course, we know each other even more, and we develop that kind of. I mean, every time we go to the airport, everybody thinks we are a literal family.
Yeah.
You know. Yeah, also because we have small people, middle, I mean wide, a lot. I mean, yeah, the entire family there. Yeah,
Oh, that's funny. But like you say,
yeah,
touring and just being together, it builds that, like you say, that family that you guys that, that comes across in videos and in live performance videos that I've seen, and just interacting with you as a band online. You just have that really great core values, and it's just really nice to see you being pushed out even more with Napalm, because like you say, in today's day and age, you do need to be somewhat of a content creator and to push your stuff out on social media, because that's just how the world is right now. And it can get a little overwhelming, but at the same time it's also very rewarding. You were talking about um living somewhat in close connections with each other. Like, what did the writing and composing, like the creative process, what did that look like for this album?
So the main core of the song, as usual, is written by me and Federico. So we do the vocal lines, guitar parts, arrangements, and after when the song has taken shape, then the other members come and put their own parts in.
yeah. Do you want me to?
To complete my answer.
Okay,
From the
okay.
technical point of view.
Okay. No, yeah, actually, yeah, we start from the vocal lines, and then from rhythm guitars, and then we send everything to our drummer Niso. We work together on the structure of the song. And then yeah, the last added touch are the bass, of course, and the guitar solos. And of course, this time we had, I mean, three guitar players laying down their guitar solos. So, it was very, how can I say? I mean, everybody was literally free to choose the song where he or she wanted to record his solo or her solo. And I think, I mean, well, aside from the fact that, of course, Alessia really surprised us because she's very young,
Mm-hmm.
and you could be a really awesome guitar player, but not necessarily you're going to be a good studio guitar player. That's totally different thing. I mean, there are very good studio guitar players that live just don't communicate anything, and the contrary, Instead, she was really, I mean, she had prepared some parts. Then when we came in the studio, she just screwed all those parts and started fresh, just, I mean, literally recording some random licks that she was thinking about. I mean, I think she was really good and also very quick in recording her parts and really unbelievable, I would say, for her age, of course. Maybe she wasn't even 18 when that
Yes,
happened. Yeah,
no, she was not 18.
probably, yeah. And then, of course, yeah, also with Fabiola, we laid down those solos, sometimes even changing structures to the songs, which is the case, for example, of the song Night of the Wolf. I mean, we literally did work together where even if the core of the song was already been written, somehow everybody gave her or his own influence to the whole song. But that's also a matter of feel, a matter of how you feel when you're writing and you have all these people going around, all these young people,
Mm-hmm.
more importantly, going around and telling, yeah, also the old of us, old one of us are really,
Eyes.
yeah, yeah. I mean, you have got all these people going, all this, noisy Italian family vibes, and that's, of course, I mean, you can feel that in the album. Absolutely. I think. In fact, I think this album is more cheerful somehow. It's more, I mean, not happy, but less dark than in the past, probably. Yeah.
I definitely, from what I have heard, I definitely do feel and hear that it is very organic, and how you described that everybody like their individualness as a person has seeped through the instrument. Because it's one thing, like you say, it's one thing to play an instrument, it's another to then have your personality speak through that instrument, whether that's guitar, bass, drums, and even your voice, Jade. Like from the previous album to what I've heard on this one, your vocals have seemed to have, like, I don't know how, because you're amazing in anyway, but like you seem to have like improved even more. And even in like the live set that I was watching on YouTube, like you're such a powerhouse on stage, and just feeling that and that emotion, and because you need that. I think you need that in music to, no matter what you're singing about, no matter what storytelling you're doing, you need to put your feelings into what you're putting out for that connection.
Yes, yes. I think that the time when this album took shape has been a particularly positive time. We, as Federico was saying, we had a lot of good vibration, good connection with the other members of the band, and I really think that this I have been able to transfer this on the album, and I'm very happy that you confirm this. So I think that yes, a lot of things are in the positive mixture that made this album what it is. So better than before, as you was telling me, because of all this positive period time that we are sharing together, good things happening. You know, we had a lot of satisfactions, tours, gigs. So this took shape in the album.
Yeah, you guys have been incredibly busy over the last year and a bit, ever since the announcement that came with Napalm Records. And I can't believe it's already been a year with that, and a year also with the announcement for Alessia. It's just gone so incredibly fast, and now we're here, and now you're getting ready to release your another baby, if you will, onto the world, into people's ears. And I'm so excited, and I really hope you guys get to come to the States soon, or if I'm home and I can come and see you guys in real life, because I've been wanting to see you guys live since I discovered you on the channel, and since we did the joint reaction together. That feels like it was just a couple of months ago, but it was like over a year ago now, I think. And it's so incredibly weird how fast time seems to go. But again, just with that, I think what you put into the world is what you get back from it, and you've surrounded yourself with this positivity and this really positive family of within the band, and not only within the band, but everybody who everybody around you as well, who is supporting you, and like the label, management, whatever. You know, you just need that. And that also leads me into my next question of, like, what do you hope listeners, your fans, or people who are just now discovering you with this album run because now you're with Napalm, what do you hope they take away from that album, from your music?
Well, the fact that we are real. I mean, that's something, at least for me, but for all of us, that's very important, because we are real. We do this music not because we want to get, I don't know, rich or famous, or not even because we want to be on a stage performing. Actually, we do all this just because we love this. And also, I think sometimes, when people ask us why we are playing this kind of music, why did we decide to play this kind of music? That's just because this is the music we love. We do it the way we want to do it, and we managed to do that because we always been with labels that understood that and let us do our job. I mean, going with Napalm Records could be seen by some like okay, now you're going with a bigger label, so you're going to follow their rules. But actually, we're just doing what we always did. They are just so, not because they are allowing us to do something specific, but just because we go along well together, and also because we just use, common sense, and we are realistic. I mean, we don't have that kind of, I don't know, supponents, you say, no, how do you say?
Arrogance, maybe.
Yeah, arrogance, maybe. We
Mm-hmm.
don't want to be spoiled by the label. We don't want more money than we could actually make the label earn with us. I mean, we're just, as I said, we have our feet on the ground. We are really, yeah, we are real people. And we would like people to recognize that. Also because, I mean, in the music business, like in all businesses, there's a lot of people that are not real, of course. A lot of things going. I mean, and I mean, now even in metal, you have got those bands that are playing, I mean, just 10% of the whole show live, and then everything else as a backing track. I mean, there's a lot of fakeness somehow. um, it's not like we want to unmask those fake people. We just want people to understand that you can be real and make it anyway. You don't necessarily have to be an asshole to succeed, or to steal from someone, or to pretend to be something you are not.
Mm-hmm.
That's it. That's the most important thing, I would say. And we love to meet real people as well at live shows, or like you, for example. Yeah, that's it.
Yeah. No, I feel that. I felt that since I think the first time we connected. You're just real down to earth people who have a passion for music, and that's what you enjoy doing, and you're not going to let anybody dictate which direction or whatever you should go in. It's just whatever comes organically to you and the rest of the band, and that's what I love about you. And even with the fan interactions are in your comments on like social media, you're very active in that still, even though I'm sure you're super busy, and you still make time to interact, because I think that's very important to keep that interaction and to build that community within your fan base as well, and then they appreciate that, and that builds that up even further.
Yes, because it's something that we love. We love to share parts of us, in our videos. We love
Mm-hmm.
to interact with people, because then when you go to play live, all the people come after the show to say hello, to have a chat together, and that's our favorite part, because everything that you do online can take shape in the real life. Then when we are going on tour, we have the chance to meet a large amount of people that we already are in connection with social media. So it's something that we really love to do.
Yeah. I feel that so much. It's I know there's negativities with social media, but you just have to use it for the tool that it is, and try and keep it on the positive side. And there are so many great things about it with these connections that you can build with your fan base, with people, and then you finally get to meet them in real life, and you get to see like that excitement and that joy, and then that's got to build your confidence as a band to keep pushing and to keep going, and to keep delivering this message of positivity, of family, of just being genuine, like you say, real people.
Yes. I think that, connecting with people, as you were saying, it's the first source of good energy for us.
Yeah. Well, so on the album, of course, I mean, your songs are full, like chock-a-block full of amazing, amazing things. What do you think was like the most challenging song on this album for you to write and to possibly sing on, or just compose in general? Like, was the one where you were just stuck on it, you didn't know where it was going to go, or one that sort of was going one way and then completely veered and went somewhere else?
Well, if I have to reply, I'm sorry to disappoint you, but there was no song that was, I mean, that hard, but that's for a reason. I mean, not because we are a super composer or something, like, yeah, we can do anything. No, it's not like that, but it's just because when we write an album, we are writing the album as a whole. So there is no such thing like, oh yeah, we just missed one song to complete the album, or yeah, we just wrote one song for the album, now we need another one. I mean, we are just writing the album and thinking about it like a movie, like, from the very beginning we plan, there's going to be an intro, a main part, climax, then it's going to go down, and then it's going to be an ending. So I mean, we literally write albums like that. I mean, before having the songs, we have got like the different, maybe sometimes different title already, different moods, aspects. We plan a lot in advance. So after that, once you have the idea, I mean, that's the hardest part, having the main idea. Once you have got that, the song literally writes itself. It's like a natural flow. I mean, yeah, probably, yeah. I'm sorry to disappoint you with this answer, but there was no. Yeah, I would say we would have some difficulties if we didn't have the main idea. That could be a problem. Yeah, absolutely. Yes. Where you want to say something? No?
No, I would like to say something about the song War Heart. That is a song with which I am particularly linked. Because, that song for me, starting from the lyrics, talks somehow about us in some sentences like, siblings I have never met before, burning hearts together, beating as one. So, having this in mind, I wanted to give that song a great amount of passion. But I had to put a lot of words in a song that was going very fast. So in that song, if I have to say that the songs I worked on the most, yes, to have it perfect as I had it in mind.
Almost hip hop music.
For me, yes.
Yeah, because you do sing, like the lyrics do come at you at a fast pace, and I can imagine how taxing, how like not stressful in a way, but just trying to get it down and perfect, and especially when you're ready to take it to studio and you're ready to put your vocals on it, and just how many times you had to practice and to go through and to sing, and
especially for the intention, you have to put that kind of passion.
Yep. But you got to put that emotion in, but you're concentrating on how fast it's going, but then you got to put your own emotions into that. And yeah, I don't know how you do it, Jade, but you do it fantastically every single time. Like,
Thank you very much.
yeah, you're one of my favorites. I mean, the whole band, you're just wonderful people, and I'm just so happy we got to sit down and to chat again. You talked about festival season a little bit earlier. How has that been for you guys?
You mean the festival season? I mean, well, actually, we played in some amazing places, and it was awesome. But to be completely honest, we were so focused on the new album that in fact, we didn't play those. I mean, how do you say that many shows?
That many shows
Yeah,
during
that many shows because we made a tour in 2023. Then at the beginning of this year, we have been to Scandinavia
Yes.
with the UDO. And then we, of course, had to suddenly focus on the studio work. So we worked a lot in the studio, and we played every now and then around Europe.
Yes.
But that was something I didn't. How can I say? It was too fast, because I had my mind on the album. So for us, this summer has literally been a summer. I mean, totally focused on the studio work, on the video recording as well. And it was really intense, really busy from that point of view. Yeah. I would say we're going to play much more the next year.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. I love how you guys take us behind the scenes on like with the album signing, and we all fell in love with what was the little dog's name that was in that video?
Oh,
Lulu.
Lulu.
Yeah, she was, oh my gosh, so cute. Like pulled the attention completely away, but like I also love how you have signed that amount, and now people get the chance to go in and buy those vinyls and get the chance to receive a signed vinyl. It's just those personal touches that you do as a band that just make me love you even more. And talking of touring, of course, you have the European tour coming up with Camelot. How are you feeling about that?
I am totally, excited because, Camelot have been one of the bands I've been more influenced to when I was a teenager, influenced by. So I'm extremely happy to have the chance to be on tour with them. And of course, one of the most important points of this tour is that we will be on the UK for the first time. And we are bringing our new album, which we really want to share with the world. We can't wait anymore.
Yeah. Camelot have been one of my favorite bands since I was a teen as well. They're just fantastic. I got to see them for the first time last year, I think it was, and they're such incredible people. And I got to meet and chat with Thomas for a little bit, and he's like just talking about the support and the support bands, and being like, we always try and bring on bands that will make us do better as the headline. So just to put that into your minds, that's just how he feels, and I'm excited for you. And what are the rest of your plans will you have after this tour? Or are you just gonna chill out a little bit now that the album's out there and you've done this tour?
No, of course we will sleep when we will be dead. We have a lot of things boiling in our pot. What can
Yeah.
you anticipate?
No, I can't anticipate anything, but
I tried.
no, we're working. Yeah, we're working a lot. I mean, all the time, and there are a lot of things to do in the next year as well. Yes, absolutely.
Well,
Too
guys,
many.
yeah, I'm sure you get, like Jade said, you'll sleep when you're dead, right?
Yeah.
Well, I'm not going to keep you much longer. I was just wondering if you had any last words for people watching this interview, just of thanks or anything like that.
Yes.
Yes, first of all, thank you for having us here. And we really hope you enjoy our new album, War Heart. And
You stole my words, but
yes.
yeah, of course, I mean, it's always a pleasure to be part of your chats and to talk with you, because you're always been so supportive. And again, I consider you to be a real person. I mean, you're not doing that for, for fanciness, for whatever. And so for us, it's always a pleasure to talk with you. And of course, your community has always as well been very responsive, very supportive. So we really hope they enjoy our album. And of course, we hope to meet every one of them live. I mean, every day, I mean, any day soon. Yeah. And yeah, that's it.
Well, thank you so much to the both of you for sitting here and for chatting to me a little bit about this brand new album. Again, War Hearts is out on October 18th via Napalm Records. I will leave the pre-order link down below in the description, along with all of Frozen Crown's information, so you can go ahead and follow them, subscribe. If you do watch a music video, please comment. It does help with the algorithm. And pre-order the album, because it's going to sound amazing. And I love the artwork. It's badass.
Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Thank you so much, guys.
Thank you.
Bye.
See you soon.
Bye.
Don't forget to like and subscribe to become a Taurian. Speaking of becoming a Taurian, all of my social media links and my Discord link are down in the description. We'd absolutely love to have you come hang out in the Discord community, and I will see you guys in the next video. Rock on.